What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Whatever day it is, I don't know. I recorded this not on the day that I uploaded it. Anyway, guys, I hope that you're doing well. I'm going to be doing a spirit guide message just for the week of August 10th, so tomorrow, until August 16th, which is next Sunday, okay? So this is going to be a quick video, 10, I hope, minutes long, just about some messages from spirit guides about what you need to know this week. It doesn't matter what label you call yourself: twin flame, soulmate, starseed, lightworker, Virgo, Capricorn. It's all the same thing. This is just some messages for you, so I'm going to pull 3 cards from each deck, and this will hopefully be a quick little pick-me-up. I'd like to kind of do little videos like this just because, just like a little bit of insight, and I hope that the AC isn't too loud. It's right in front of me. I'm not turning it off though because it is hot as hell, but I do know this computer's audio isn't very good, but I appreciate bearing with me. Alright, so why don't we just take a little moment here to connect. So dear spirit guides, guardian angels, please connect me with the energy of the collective and help me get some messages. What messages do you have for the collective, for the people that are watching here, about this upcoming week, August 10th through the 16th? Okay, so let's start. See what kind of cards we can get going on here. Okay, so the first card that we have is the 9 of Pentacles, okay? Let me see if I can move it. I know some people like seeing the cards to make sure that I'm not pulling random shit out of nowhere, but the first card is the 9 of Pentacles. So, as a sort of message advice for you guys this week, this is just talking about maybe an increase in finances for some of you guys, a comfortable living situation, finding some kind of comfort or safety within your environment, okay? This could be physical in the material world as much as it could be emotional. Okay, so it's important to recognize how that resonates with you. But the 9 of Pentacles does talk about having a lot and living in abundance, right? Having as much as you possibly need. So for many of you, there's going to be some good financial news coming to you this week. What other messages do you have for the collective spirit? Okay. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, 9, 10. So there is some elements of completion going on this week. The Wheel of Fortune spins as it turns through fate, through divine timing, through perfect timing. So this is essentially saying that there is some destined events coming up for you guys this week. Whoever's watching this, Spirit is trying to let you guys know to not only go with the flow, but to understand that things do happen in divine timing. So if you've been feeling like you've been in a bit of a bad luck or a rut, good news is on its way. The cycle is going to turn. We do have this after the 9 of Pentacles, so it's almost like you get some kind of good financial news or some kind of safety, or something comes in, something material comes into your material world. And then we have this major arcana to kind of say, well, this thing coming in is the start, or it concurs alongside with this divine timing. With it's almost like there's fate, destiny, really not fate, I should say. Fate is more when you leave things up to fate, when you don't take action. Destiny is when you're sort of following the path, okay? So there's an element of destiny coming in here. What goes up must come down, and what goes down must come up. So there is some good news coming. We'll see what other kind of messages we can get. I'll take the cards that flip. Okay, well, 2 cards flipped here, so I'm going to just read both of them. We have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Chariot. So let's read the Queen of Pentacles first. So, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Pentacles. This is feeling secure in your environment. Now, this is a feminine card. However, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to have a vagina to resonate with this. It is definitely just sort of talking about this idea about being resourceful and having enough and feeling quite secure. The Queen of Pentacles, independent, yes. However, she feels very secure in her environment, and she is at one with her material situation. She is well taken care of, and she has enough to give others. She's helpful, just like the King of Pentacles. She is the master of grace, okay? And she had this little bunny down there in the other corner. Bunnies symbolize fertility, sex, stuff like that, right? passion, things like that. So you have this very nurturing energy coming in here with the Chariot card, which is Chariot's always about soaring to success or victory, right? So this is sometimes heading in a new direction. So it's or heading with direction somewhere. So we have this Nine of Pentacles coming in here for you guys to sort of suggest that this week there is some material gains, some comfortable positions that is being had here, and then this Wheel of Fortune is saying that it's turning towards something, towards security, this direction, this new passion, this flying above the storm cloud. So whatever's coming for you guys this week, essentially you're leaving behind a pretty hectic time and heading towards a time of material abundance and fulfillment and security. And with this Chariot card, it's this Wheel of Fortune is pushing you into a new direction in your life, whether or not that's a physical move, a new job, a new relationship, or something simple as just having some more passion for your life. There's a direction being changed here through destiny, and this has to do with finances, with security, with being here on this earth plane. Okay, so there is some groundedness coming your way for many of you in the form of finances, jobs, opportunities, and for others of you in the form of security, emotional well-being, and homes and security. Okay, and maybe a little bit of both. Okay, but either way, destiny is intervening here, and it's pushing you in the direction you're meant to be in. Okay, so that's good. Those are just some messages for the week, and then I'm going to get you some advice cards from this deck right here. Dear Spirit Guides, what advice do you have for this collective that I'm reading for this week? What advice do you got for this week coming up? Let's see what kind of cards, advice coming out here. See what you guys should be doing. Card fell to the ground. We have the Solitude card. So this is like this is the number 9, and 9s are all about letting go. My life path number. I don't know if it's my life path number, but my whole thing is, my whole birth chart is filled with 9s. So we have the Solitude card. This is like the Hermit, right? So this is talking about going within. You can see her sort of reading a book. Of course, you could definitely take up reading. Get some knowledge, wisdom. Read as much as you can about a certain subject or whatever it is you're struggling with. For instance, don't deny the psychological mind. And oftentimes in your spiritual journey, we deny taking care of our brains in a very real way. Learning about how the brain works, right? That's important as well to keep in mind in the spiritual journey. And of course, reading about spiritual topics to help you understand what you're going through is just as important. And anything from diet to whatever it is that interests you, even if it's just fiction, something to invigorate yourself and help you find some peace. So this is about taking the time to rest, read, relax, not involve yourself, taking a step back. Okay, so this is some advice for you guys during the week. If you want these events to materialize in maybe the right order, in a peaceful way, and be open to them, you're going to need to take a step back and just rest. Just be by yourself for this time, and really just take the time to settle with yourself and really find some kind of inner peace. And it helps by just being still, being quiet, spending time on your own. We often think that there's very specific things we have to do in order to relax. But that's often not the case. In fact, relaxing is a paradox, right? When you think you have to do something to relax, that's not actually how relaxation works. That's the problem people have with meditation, is they think that they have to achieve something by meditating, rather than understanding that meditation itself is the achievement. It's the actual act. So relaxing is the actual physical action of relaxing. It's a body. It's a physical thing, not mental. When you relax your body, your mind relaxes as well. So keep that in mind, guys. There is that solitude coming in here to take the time for yourself and just nourish your soul. We'll see what other advice I can get in here for you guys. Okay, we have the Heart Chakra. So this may be why you guys are resting, maybe getting over some heartbreaks. But this card coming out here to say that it's time to focus on your heart space. This is unconditional love. This is keywords. I feel. So you guys are going to be wanting to get in touch with your emotions during this hermit phase, this small little hermit phase in this week here. you have the heart chakra, so it's being open, it's being activated. This is letting yourself feel the love of the universe. This is allowing yourself to open to this idea that love is everywhere, not just in a person or a thing, but that you can really enjoy life. The other day I was reading, or I was sitting in the park, where I am, big park, lots of people. I saw all these kind of friends and stuff like that. Everybody enjoying good times. It's so many people. It's almost obnoxious how many people there were in this park. But I took a major park in the city, and for a moment I started to feel kind of like I was missing out, because my current life, I don't really have like a social life right now. So I kind of missed out, kind of remembered the past, and felt a little bit, kind of sad. But there was a moment where I stopped thinking about this idea of separation and me separate from them. I just sort of enjoyed where I was sitting, the wind, the park, the birds, and everything just came together in this beautiful, like, 15 seconds of peace and love, and I really felt my heart kind of open, and I didn't feel closed off anymore, and it didn't matter about what I thought I was missing out on, because I was living my life still. So there was still something to be gained from just being alive and existing within the beauty of a natural world. And so my heart felt open, okay? So that's a small example. So focus in on this heart chakra, focus on opening it up and not letting the past weigh you down, because eventually there comes a time when you really do want to move on from whatever has occurred, and the only way to do that is to let it all go. The pain, the heartbreak, even if you don't have the answers, it's just setting them down and letting your heart open up. Okay, so let's get one more advice card, and we'll see what Spirit has to say just for this week. Okay. All right, the next card to come out was the third eye chakra. This one actually tells me that, yes, definitely focus on your third eye, opening that up as well. But this is more, for whatever reason, intuitively, I feel like this is going to be opened up a lot more this week. So a lot of you guys are going to be seeing things, understanding things that previously were kind of held out of view at the current moment in time. So there's going to be some things coming in here, which I think is really great with this third eye chakra. But as a simple advice card, this is meditation, things like that. Focusing. This is where your imagination comes from, the third eye chakra. So focusing on your imagination is a big one too. Imagine the future that you want. Imagine what it is that you're really going after here. Reconnect with that sense of ability that comes from the third eye chakra here. About being able to perceive things that otherwise are not, you have no information about. So there is some good news, I think, coming around, some secrets that have been hidden, or some, piercing the veil, so to speak. But just as pure advice, guys, focus in on meditation and really connect with your imagination during this time. Okay, guys, I hope that it wasn't too loud with all the noises, but I'm going to end it here. I hope that this reading was quick and helpful and efficient, and I hope that you guys have an enjoyable rest of your day. All right, guys.